Emma, I created the dark curse. You were born to break it.
Next Sunday,
my daughter is about to face the biggest fight of her life.
Protecting their family
We'll do whatever it takes to be with her.
means rewriting history, but altering the past.
Find Emma now, the curse will never be broken, and everyone will be trapped forever.
Could demolish the here and now.
If we go through that door, Emma will never become the savior.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8, 7 Central on ABC.
So first off, I want to apologize for all the technical issues in the live stream review for Mother's Little Helper. There was Wi-Fi and LAN issues. It was just ridiculous, and it just caused a lot of lag, and I'm very sorry about that. But if you guys are able to hear anything through the review, Mother's Little Helper, in my opinion, and Joe's opinion, was not a good episode. I thought it had way too many plot storylines or plot points going for it. It introduced, like Pseudo Lost Boys. It brought back Blackbeard. It really gave us the backstory of the Black Fairy, which I kind of liked, but I kind of didn't because in one of my sneak peek reviews, I said the Black Fairy is essentially coming onto the show too late. The show's had like 4 villains. It's had the Evil Queen, it's had Jafar, it's had Hyde, now it has the Black Fairy, it's had Gideon, who's now an anti-hero. I just felt that the plot was relatively contrived. So I didn't enjoy it, and it's a setup episode. They kept saying, final battle and whatnot. So the episode was really gearing towards the end of the show, which is unfortunate because I thought Season 6 has had some pretty good episodes, so I would have just preferred a whole Aladdin arc and then maybe a Black Fairy arc, because the problem I have with the Black Fairy is I haven't felt her presence on the show, and that's where I'm losing interest in her. So let's talk about the trailer for Awake, which I think is interesting, but at the same time, again, I'm very cautious. So in my review for the second sneak peek, I said, about Mother's Little Helper, by the way, I said, I think the show is in danger of breaking its own canon. And they blatantly are, because they're doing time travel again. So it looks like we're going to have Emma confront the Black Fairy, which is interesting because I guess she's the antagonist and she's coming to stop the savior, and that whole interaction's not going to work. Hook is dealing with the Lost Boys of Neverland. He's probably going to meet Tiger Lily. Tiger Lily wasn't in the trailer at all, but Tiger Lily, in terms of Disney canon, isn't that popular of a character, so I understand why they didn't want to promote it. But what they were really promoting here is the fact that Charming and Snow White, who have been freed from the sleeping curse thanks to a combination of Regina and Selena, which is good. So I like the fact that they're out of the curse, but I'm also kind of shocked that the trailer would give away such a big plot point in terms of the show, because they were saying how powerful this curse is, and then in the trailer it's blatantly shown that it's going to break like that. So Charming and Snow White are going to go back in time, it looks like, and when they go back in time, they're going to try to save Emma, or I guess essentially prevent her from coming to Storybrooke. But if she never comes to Storybrooke, that causes Regina never to reform, and essentially would cause Zelena never to come to Storybrooke. It would cause Elsa to never come to Storybrooke. Emma's interactions in Storybrooke caused a lot. I mean, she really did drive the plot of Season 1, so it would just essentially cause everyone to just live on the same cycle that they lived in unless Regina would interfere, and it would completely ruin Regina's character development and whatnot. So I really hope that they don't do the whole time travel thing, because I would just be kind of over that. I enjoyed it for what we got in Season 3. I thought the finale of Season 3 was very strong. I even enjoyed the parallel world that we got in Season 4. Again, I thought that was pretty strong. But I don't think we need more time travel, but I guess in a show at Magic and they're maybe running out of ideas, all you can really do is more time travel. But there's a lot of ramifications if Captain Hook, or if Prince Charming and Snow White prevent Emma from coming to Storybrooke. I'm actually really curious how the scene would play out if they're like, oh, Emma, don't do this, or we're going to take you, we're going to raise you, we're your mom and dad, and then they raise her, but then when it'd be like a weird storyline the way it would play out, because if they get her, let's say, I think McKenna Grace might be 6 or 7 when she's playing Emma, maybe she's 10, I'm not 100% sure of the age, but Snow White and Charming would only be able to exist so long because Emma has to go to Storybrooke by a certain date in May, I think on her birthday in October, and then at that point they would dissolve. So it would be it'd be a really weird concept. Time travel is so crazy to really deal with. So anyway, I think the trailer is, it's hyping up another final battle, but I think I would have enjoyed a more Black Fairy Emma interaction. poor Gideon, he's under the control of the Black Fairy, and he went to being an anti-hero, and at the same time I was like, why? Just keep him evil. I don't know. I feel the show is just kind of going on a path that it shouldn't be going down. They had two choices, and they chose the worst one. Don't get me wrong, I've definitely been enjoying covering this season. I've almost made 100 videos in reference to it, but I'm cautious. The episode that I really want to see is the musical episode. Even if it doesn't improve on the plot, I think just in terms of what we're going to see, I think it'll be really fun. And also, I believe it's titled When Bluebirds Fly. It's a Selena episode, which will also be quite fun to watch as well. So anyway, I thought the trailer for Awake, it holds interesting concepts, but it very much endangers the show's canon by a lot. And it just gave away a lot. A trailer isn't supposed to give away everything. They're supposed to tease. And, tease too much. Anyway, that is my thought on the trailer. I'm cautious, but I'm still looking forward to Awake as always. Again, I'm sorry that Mother's Little Helper review was kind of all over the place. Thank you guys for watching this review again, and we'll talk real soon. Bye.